Chapter 1. What is humor? Let's start with the basics. Humor is the quality of being amusing or entertaining. It can be a funny story, a witty comment, a silly joke, or even a goofy face. Hello brainiacs, and welcome to Brainwaves. Humor is universal, but what makes one person laugh might not be funny to someone else. Humor serves many purposes. It can relieve stress, bring people together, and even help us cope with difficult situations. Chapter 2. The brain's humor centers. The brain is a complex organ, and several areas work together to process humor. The main players in this comedy club are the prefrontal cortex, the temporal lobes, and the limbic system. Prefrontal cortex, the comedy writer. The prefrontal cortex, located at the front of the brain, is like the comedy writer. It's responsible for thinking, planning, and decision-making. When you hear a joke, the prefrontal cortex helps you understand the setup and the punchline. It's the part of the brain that makes you get the joke. Temporal lobes, the audience. The temporal lobes, located on the sides of the brain, are like the audience. They process language and sound. When you hear a funny joke, the temporal lobes help you understand the words and sounds, making you laugh out loud. Limbic system, the laugh generator. The limbic system, deep within the brain, is the laugh generator. It controls emotions and the release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. When you find something funny, the limbic system kicks in, making you feel happy and prompting you to laugh. Chapter 3. Types of humor. Humor comes in many forms, and the brain processes each type differently. Let's take a look at some common types of humor and how the brain handles them. Verbal humor. Verbal humor includes jokes, puns, and witty remarks. When you hear a joke, the prefrontal cortex analyzes the language and meaning, while the temporal lobes process the sounds. The limbic system then reacts to the surprise or twist, making you laugh. Example: why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Physical humor. Physical humor involves funny actions, like slapstick comedy or silly faces. The brain's motor cortex, which controls movement, works with the visual cortex to process what you see. The limbic system then responds to the unexpected or exaggerated actions, triggering laughter. Think of classic slapstick routines like slipping on a banana peel. Social humor. Social humor includes teasing, sarcasm, and playful banter. The prefrontal cortex helps you understand the social context and intentions behind the humor. The temporal lobes process the words and tone, while the limbic system responds to the emotions involved. Example: when friends tease each other in a friendly, playful way. Incongruity humor. Incongruity humor involves surprising or absurd situations. The prefrontal cortex detects the unexpected elements, and the limbic system reacts to the surprise with laughter. Chapter 4. Laughter, the brain's reaction. Laughter is the brain's way of responding to humor. The physiology of laughter. When you find something funny, the brain sends signals to the muscles in your face, chest, and diaphragm. This results in the rhythmic, vocalized sound we call laughter. The brain also releases endorphins, which make you feel happy and relaxed. Chapter 5. The science of jokes. Let's dive into the science behind jokes. Why do some jokes make us laugh while others fall flat? Timing and delivery are crucial for a joke's success. The brain processes the setup and punchline, and the timing between them is key. If the punchline comes too quickly or too slowly, the joke might not be as funny. For example, I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. The pause before "impossible to put down" is what makes the joke work. Surprise and incongruity. Humor often relies on surprise and incongruity. The brain enjoys unexpected twists and clever wordplay. When a joke defies our expectations, the brain's reward system kicks in, making us laugh. Example: why don't some couples go to the gym? Because some relationships don't work out. The twist on the phrase, "work out," creates humor. The brain finds humor in situations we can identify with, making the joke more enjoyable. Example: I told my computer I needed a break, and now it won't stop sending me Kit Kat ads. Many people can relate to feeling overwhelmed by technology. Chapter 6: Humor and Social Bonding. Humor plays a significant role in social bonding. When people laugh together, their brains release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This strengthens social bonds and fosters a sense of unity. Humor in relationships. Humor is essential in relationships. It helps partners communicate, resolve conflicts, and maintain a positive connection. Couples who laugh together often report higher relationship satisfaction. Chapter 7: The Evolution of Humor. Humor has evolved over time, and understanding its origins can provide insights into why we find things funny. Early humans used humor as a social tool. Laughter helped build group cohesion and reduce tensions. While some jokes may be universally funny, others are culturally specific. The future of humor. As technology advances, humor continues to evolve. Memes, internet jokes, and virtual comedy are shaping the future of humor. The brain's ability to adapt to these changes ensures that humor remains a vital part of human experience. Chapter 8: The Dark Side of Humor. While humor has many benefits, it can also have a dark side. Let's explore some of the less positive aspects of humor. Sarcasm and insults can be hurtful and damaging to relationships. The brain's prefrontal cortex processes the intention behind these remarks, while the limbic system reacts emotionally. Jokes that rely on harmful stereotypes can reinforce negative beliefs and attitudes. Humor as a coping mechanism. Humor helps reframe negative experiences, making them more manageable. The brain's reward system responds to humor, providing relief from stress. Laughter therapy. Laughter therapy, or therapeutic humor, uses humor to promote healing and well-being. It can improve mood, reduce pain, and enhance overall quality of life. Humor in therapy. Therapists often use humor to build rapport with clients and facilitate communication. Humor can help clients gain new perspectives and address challenging issues. Chapter 10: Developing your sense of humor. Humor is a skill that can be developed and nurtured. Here are some tips to enhance your sense of humor. Practice playfulness. Embrace playfulness and spontaneity. Allow yourself to find humor in everyday situations. Learn from comedians. Watch and learn from comedians. Pay attention to their timing, delivery, and style. Surround yourself with humor. Surround yourself with funny people, books, and shows. Exposure to humor can help you develop your comedic sense. Don't take yourself too seriously. Be willing to laugh at yourself. Self-deprecating humor can be endearing and relatable. Humor is a complex and fascinating aspect of human experience. It involves various brain regions working together to create laughter and joy. From the prefrontal cortex's role as the comedy writer, to the limbic system's laugh generator, the brain is at the heart of humor. Understanding humor's role in social bonding, mental health, and everyday life highlights its importance. By developing your sense of humor, you can enhance your well-being and connect with others on a deeper level. So, keep laughing, keep smiling, and remember, humor is the brain's way of making life a little more enjoyable. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the science of humor. Ever laughed at something so hard you couldn't speak? Let us know in the comments. Till next time, keep laughing.